guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. See, this coronavirus is scaring the living daylights out of me. Like, people are so scared of being infected by this virus. Like, here in Calgary, we've all been advised to stay indoors, to work from home, to avoid social gatherings, to avoid mingling with other people, wash your hands as often as you can. It's so scary. There's so many rules and regulations to follow in order to stay virus free. So I was working from home today and I was like, gosh, everybody's so scared. Let me just make a fun video for people to get their minds off this coronavirus for a few minutes. So I thought to make a video about 5 reasons why I think you're still single in 2020. Disclaimer, I'm not a relationship advisor. Nobody died and made me a relationship guru. I'm not any of those things. I'm just making a fun video for you guys to watch and just get your minds off coronavirus for a few minutes, okay? So I'm just, please don't bash me, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being single, guys. See, if you're single and you're happy being single, girl, wear your hat or wear your crown with pride, flaunt that stiletto shoes, and in fact, drink champagne, like pop champagne. And this video is not for you, I guess, because this video is for people that are desirous of being in a relationship, but for some reason it's not happening and they're wondering what's going on, why am I playing my cards right and it's still not working. So I'll give you 5 reasons why I think, in my opinion, why I think it's not working out and what you should do in order to get hooked or hitched in 2020. All right, so stay tuned while we dive head first into this video. Single because you're playing wife when you're just a girlfriend. You're acting like a wife when you're just a girlfriend. Girl, you go to this guy's house, you just met him a few weeks ago or maybe a few months ago. You go to his house and next thing you're sweeping the whole entire compound. You're washing those big mighty pots. You're ironing all his clothes. In fact, when the guy is broke, you're like, okay, I have money, come and take my money, because you want him to think you're wife material and you want him to propose to you. Girl, be yourself, be yourself. And a lot of guys can see through the fakeness. And I found out that a lot of these guys, when they get married or when they're wanting to get married, they go for girls that are slay queens. In fact, girls that have the longest nails, the longest hair. In fact, girls that cannot do ish in the kitchen. They go for this type of girl. Meanwhile, I'm yet to get the memo that says that you should be cleaning and washing and sweeping and ironing for you to be a wife material. I don't think it says that. The Bible says, be virtuous, be a virtuous woman, Proverbs 31. But it doesn't say you should be a slave and you should be washing all the entire, just be a virtuous woman like Proverbs 31 says. So guys, that's why I think you're still single, because you're overdoing, okay? You're overdoing, you're acting like a wife when you're just a girlfriend, okay? So please stay on your lane and don't overdo, okay? Just be yourself. If he likes you, he likes you. If he doesn't like you, then dump the 0 and get yourself a hero. Point number 2, you're still single because you're fantasizing. The guy has to be tall, like and handsome. He has to have a chiseled chin, and then like 6-pack, and then he needs to have muscles, and then he needs to have like white teeth all straight. Then he needs to have like lots of money in his bank account. Are you like that? If that's how you are, that's why you're still single. There's nothing wrong in fantasizing. However, are you your type's type? If you're fantasizing about Will Smith look-alike, or Alex Ekubo look-alike, or maybe who else? Denzel Washington look-alike, someone really hot, you're fantasizing about a person, and then you yourself, you look like Iya Basira. If your type sees you, he wants you, you need to look the part. You need to look the part too. You need to be tall, have a slim body, have some contours, have a very flat tummy, and also have money in your own account too. You need to be your type's type. So maybe that's why you're still single, because the type of guys you have is not even in the market. In fact, the guys you want are just really up there, and you're not ready to be flexible and just go for someone that doesn't look like that but has a good personality. You're just really adamant. No, he must be tall, dark and handsome. He must have a flat tummy. But he must be like this. He must be like that. And sometimes too, you guys, sometimes you're so single because this and that point, but I think it's very similar to this particular point. Sometimes you're single because you're fantasizing about your ex. maybe you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend in the past, and the person, you know, was like this, was like that, was like this, and then this new person that you're dating, you're like, why can't you be like Sherman? Why can't you have a flat tummy like Njideka? Why are you not tall like Obinna? Why are you not like this, like that person? Then go back to that person. Then go back and date your ex. But if you're ready to you know, be in a relationship, you need to be flexible. Yes, tall that can handsome is good. Though. Who does not like tall that can handsome? It's very good. But you have to be your type's type. If you like tall that can handsome, then you should be tall, slim, look like Beyonce, look like Kim Kardashian, look like, in fact, who else is hot out there? Look like who else is hot? Which other girl is hot? Oh god, I can't remember. Someone else that's really hot. Look like Nicki Minaj now. What are you waiting for? Look like Nicki Minaj if you want to look. If you want these guys. See, be flexible, alright? I think personality goes better. Like, you go for a nice personality, someone with a nice personality. I feel there's no point having a trophy wife or a trophy girlfriend or a trophy boyfriend when the person's personality is zero. He cannot speak English. He's not well mannered. He is not. He doesn't treat you right. No, he doesn't treat you with respect. No, so what's the thought that can handsome for? It's for nothing, right? So you should go for personality rather than looks. Okay, but then if you're lucky enough to have personality and looks, oh wow. Kudos, girl. Kudos to you. Right. So point number 3, because you're always at home. You don't socialize. You don't go out. You don't go to places where it's likely that you meet other single people. You're just always there in your little bubble, in your little cocoon, in your house, in your room, on your bed, and you don't go out at all. In fact, when they invite you for social gatherings, you don't go. When they invite you for functions, you don't go. When you're invited to weddings, you don't go. When you're invited to church, you don't go. Like, you're just always in your house. Like, Prince Charming won't appear to you in your room now. You need to go out there, advertise yourself, be out there so that the right guy will see you. Okay, so don't just be in your house always. Go out there, go to places where it's likely that you meet other single people as well, and perhaps you might meet the right guy in those places. Okay, so go out, go on. After watching this video, go out, go somewhere. Don't be in your room watching me from morning till night. No, go out there and socialize, okay? Number 4, you're still single because you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're putting all your eggs in one basket. What do I mean by that? Okay, so you're dating a guy, right? And then he has not proposed, he has not gotten down on one knee, he has not made his intentions towards you clear, he has not met your parents at all, he has not said, okay, I like you, but I'll marry you in the future, maybe in a few months' time, once I get my finances together. He hasn't made his intentions clear at all. You're just in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, with no end in sight. And then you go to a party, for instance, and other guys are like, come now, I like you. What's your name? What's your number? And then you're like, no. Don't talk to me. I'm in a relationship. Don't talk to me. Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? You're in a relationship with someone that is not serious about you. Are you okay? You'll be 45 and you're still single. You need to give other people a chance. I'm not saying you should fornicate. No, I've never been a proponent of fornication or doing things outside marriage. I'm not saying that at all. No. But what I'm saying is you need to give other people a chance. If you're not engaged though, you need to give other people a chance. You can't tie your life down to a guy that is not serious about you. If he's serious, you should have gotten down on one knee and proposed. Yes, you should have gotten down on one knee and proposed, or at least tell you, make a verbal promise that, okay, now I'm broke, I don't have money for a ring, but I'll marry you in the future. At least you know in the back of your mind that he's serious about you. But then you go out to a party and other guys are showing interest and you're like, I'm bad, don't talk to me, I'm in a relationship. Be warned. Yeah, be warned. Use your teeth, use your tongue to count your teeth. That's what we say in Igbo land. Use your tongue to count your teeth. You need to be wise. But put your eggs in different baskets. You don't know which one will hash. Okay, I'm not saying sleep around, though. I'm not saying that, so please, though. I'm not saying you should fornicate, so no. But you can have a fruitful relationship without doing those things. And I'm a witness to that. In fact, the next point I'll tell you guys how I met my husband. I'm a witness and a big advocate of being pure until when you get married. So you shouldn't be sleeping around or fornicating with anybody, because I feel that if that clouds your judgment. Even fornication and doing those things before you're married, it clouds your judgment, and you can't really know the person for who they really are, because you've given yourself away, and then you can't even make a clear mental decision or a clear mental picture. You can't even see the person for who they truly are, because you've done things that you shouldn't be doing outside marriage, and now you have soul tie. That's a story for another day. But what I'm saying is, mingle, okay? Mingle. Don't just, I'm with Obinna, so therefore I must die with Obinna. Obinna does not propose to you. Be warned, okay? So that's why you're still single, because you're not giving other people a chance, and you should give other people a chance, even if it doesn't lead to marriage or a relationship. At least you can have them as a friend, and you never know when you need them in the future. All right? So yeah, that's why I think you're still single. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I've had so much fun filming this video for you guys. I hope you've had fun too. So the last and final point that I have to make is, if you're playing your cards right, you're bringing your A game, you're doing everything as you ought to do it, and you're still single, then maybe you should pray to God about it, because it worked for me. You should pray to God about it. So I'll tell you guys how I met my husband, and hopefully it will encourage somebody out there, and maybe, you know, you learn to pray a little bit more. So it was the year 2015, and in the year 2015, I used to go to, there's a church in Abuja, Nigeria, called Koza. So I was a big Kozite, if that's a word. I was a big Kozite. So I'll go to church. So in 2015, January of 2015, my pastor, every year he would give a prophetic theme for that year. So in 2015, he said that the theme was 2015 was a year of better together, which means if you're married, you have a better marriage in 2015, and if you're single, you meet your other half, and then you guys will be better together. Do you understand? So it was a year of better together. So when my pastor said that, Pastor Building, I was like, gosh, I just held on to that word, and I claimed it, and I said, that is my testimony this year. So I fasted in January. For the first 3 days, I fasted, and I said, God, this is my year of getting married, or at least meeting somebody. So January came and went. I wasn't in a relationship. February came and went. March, April, May, I didn't have a boyfriend, talk less of fiance. Talk less of getting married. June came and went. I still was as single as can be. July, I was like, God, Shebi, I said that I want to get married this year, and I'm already halfway through the year, and I'm still single. What's going on? How will it happen? You know, Sarah in the Bible, how Sarah was like, how will it happen? That's how I said, how will it happen? We're already in July, the year is almost finishing, and I'm still single. How will it happen? So I now fasted again. In July. The first 3 days in July, I fasted just to remind God, so to speak. So I fasted in the first 3 days in July, and I said, God, please, I'm just fasting to remind you that I still want to get married this year. So please do something. So by the end, I think the following week, the second week of July, the following week, I kept on getting, my mind kept on telling me to download LinkedIn. LinkedIn, like LinkedIn for a job search. My mind kept on saying, download LinkedIn. I was like, that's so weird. LinkedIn, I've never used LinkedIn before. I know what LinkedIn is, but I've never used it. I don't know anybody on LinkedIn. That was just so random. What does LinkedIn have to do with anything? But it was so poignant on my spirit. Download LinkedIn. I was like, So I now downloaded it too. So I was like, okay, so now I've downloaded LinkedIn. What's next? I was speaking to myself. What's next? Shebi, you've been disturbing me since to download LinkedIn. What's next? So my mind too, or I guess the Holy Spirit was like, okay, type Carlo on the search tab. On LinkedIn, you can search for people on LinkedIn. So my mind was like, you should type Carlo on the search tab of LinkedIn, the way you search for people. I was like, Carlo, that's so weird. I don't know anybody called Carlo. In fact, I did a 360-degree scan of everybody I know in this life. Nobody had that name, Carlo. So I was like, type this name on the search tab. I didn't do anything. I just let it go. But for 3 days in a row, it was so. In fact, when I wake up in the night, when I wake up in the morning, it was that name that was on my mind. When I go to bed, it was that name on my mind. It was just so poignant on my spirit. Type Carlo, type Carlo, type Carlo. I was like, Kilode. So I now typed Carlo on the search tab on LinkedIn. So many, because Carlo is a very common Nigerian name. So many Carlos came up. But my husband's name was the first name out of the list of Carlos. Do you understand? Like, it was the first. You know how you have like so many names now? His name was like the first name there. So I now added him as a friend. I forgot I even added him. I just moved on with my life. So 2 hours later, he now responded to my friend request, and he said, thank you for adding me on as a friend on LinkedIn. So I responded, okay, you're welcome. So I now went to his profile and I saw his picture. I was like, this uncle is fine. This boy is a fine boy. Then I used to like Banky. You know Banky W, the singer Banky W. Banky W has like a bald head and beards. Hey, this my new guy on LinkedIn looks so much like Banky W in my opinion. I was like, this guy is a fine boy. He looks like Banky W. And I said, and I'll message him. You look like Banky W. You look so much like Banky W. Wow, you're a fine guy, yo. He now replied saying, you think I'm a fine guy? Give me your number. Let me call you. So then I was in Ireland. I traveled to Dublin, Ireland to visit my family. So when I was in Ireland, he now called me, like on the phone, not WhatsApp call, like proper international phone call. He called me, and I was like, this guy called me. He bought credit to call me, to speak to me. Wow, like he meant so much to me. So we spoke, and gosh, the first day was like we've known each other like all our lives. We had so much chemistry. We were talking. I was in Ireland for a while, for like 2 months. I'd gone on holidays. So he'll call, we'll talk, and in fact, we are not liking each other over the phone. Then something else that he did that really stood out to me, because on my prayer, like when I was praying, my prayer was, God, please give me a dissenting spirit. I want to know the right person when I see him. It's just like when you go shopping to buy a dress, for instance, and you know that there's a dress you want a fine dress, but you don't really know how the dress will look like, but you know in your head that you want a fine dress, and you know that fine dress when you see it. That was what was happening to me. I was like, give me a dissenting spirit so that when I know this guy, I'll know that he's from you. So I was in Ireland, like I said, and then I was about to come back to Nigeria after my vacation, and I was on the phone with this my LinkedIn guy, and I said, I'm broke. I didn't beg him for money. I was just talking loosely, like I'm coming back next week, and my money is finished. I won't even do any shopping as I'm coming back. So he now said, okay, no problem. Send me your account number. I was like, okay, send you my account number. You've never even met me, and you're already sending me your money. Okay. I sent him my account number. He now sent a hefty. So, there's a sum of money that is hefty. There's money, and then there's like hefty money. He now sent me a hefty sum of money to go shopping. Oh God, I said, this boy is the man of my dreams. Chai, you've not met me and you're already sending me money. In fact, I'll still watch. I'll still saying, oh God, is he the person? But I was still skeptical. I was still saying, as I'm liking this guy over the phone without seeing face to face, I hope we'll still have chemistry when we see each other face to face. Because sometimes you like somebody from afar, but then when you now see the person in close proximity, there's no more chemistry. So my prayer points changed, like, God, I'm liking him, but then when I see him face to face, let me also like him as well, the way I'm liking him now. I came back to Nigeria after my vacation. We now met each other face to face. I was like, you're really a fine boy. You look finer than Banky W yourself. I was like, you're still you fine guy. You're a very fine boy. Fine guy. So I was liking him face to, like, in reality, like physically. I was also liking him too. We were liking each other. But something that really stood out to me, that made me know that for sure this guy is different from every other guy that I've dated in the past, was he was my boyfriend. My boyfriend, which is now my husband, I used to go to his house and I used to wear I'll not come here and lie. I used to wear bomb shorts, and I'll wear mini skirts, I'll wear tight dresses. Then now my tummy was still flat, my body was snatched. I'll wear these things to his house, and never ever did he say, come, let us do this. Never, like, it was never topic for discussion. He never lured me to his bedroom ever. We never talked about inappropriate things when we are dating. If he was just different from every other guy. You know, some guys, they'll start asking you, do you used to wear pant or bra? Or do you used to wear G-string or pants? Or do you used to wear bra? Or like they'll start asking you stupid questions. But this guy didn't ask me any of these things. So I was like, this guy is different though. And that was how it was until when we got married. That was how it was. We never, as in, it was never a topic for discussion. He never lured me. Notwithstanding, I used to wear some really nasty things to his house. Whenever did he say, come to my bedroom, or I like the way your bum will be shaking inside that trouser. It was never a topic for discussion ever. So until when we got married. So my point is that sometimes you need to pray about it and also say, God, please give me a dissenting spirit so that when I see the person, I will know. Because for me, because of the way he acted when we are single, now that we are married, like I know for a fact that he's a man of integrity. I know for a fact that he's a man sent by God to me. I know for a fact that if I leave him in a room full of naked girls, he won't do anything because he didn't do anything with me. So therefore, he's a spiritual person. He's a man of God. He's a man of integrity. If you think that's a lie, now you sabi can argue with your ancestors. Hey, I've come to the end of this video, okay? I'm feeling very hot, I don't know why, but I've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys laughed. I hope you had fun. Please share this video. Please leave a like for my videos. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think or why you think people are still single in 2020. I want to hear your opinion. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. All right, thank you guys for sticking around. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. See you very soon. Bye.